Hello students, welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll solve questions 31 to 60 of the math section of ACT form 64E. So let's begin. 31. A right circular cylinder is shown in the figure below with dimensions given in centimeters. What is the total surface area of the cylinder? And the total surface area of the cylinder is given by 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh, where r is the radius and h is the height. So here we are given the diameter 20, so the radius would be 10 and the height is 20. So I can just plug this in this formula. So 2 pi r squared would be 100 plus 2 pi 10 times 20. So that's 200 pi plus 20, so 400 pi. So that's 600 pi, option D. Given fx is 4x plus 1 and gx is x square minus 2, which of the following is an expression for f of gx? So for f of gx, I would write f of x square minus 2. And then whatever is the subject for f, I'll multiply that with 4 and add 1. So it would be 4 times x square minus 2 plus 1. So 4x squared minus 8 plus 1. So 4x squared minus 7. So option H. The table below shows the total number of goals scored in each of 43 soccer matches in a regional tournament. What is the average number of goals scored per match to the nearest 0.1 goal? Okay. So total number of goals when it's 0, number of matches. So let's first calculate the total number of goals which were scored. So total goals would be 0 into 4, which is 0, 10 into 1, 10, 5 into 2, 10, 9 into 3, 27, 7 into 4, 28, 25, 6 and 14. So the total is 8 and 7, 15 and 5, 20 and 10, 30, 0. Carry 3, 3 and 1, 4 and 1, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 1, 12, right? So there were 120 goals scored in 43 matches. So 120 divided by 43 would be my average. Now, if it had been 120 by 40, it would have been 3. But since it's 43, it would be a little less than 3. So 2.8, option B. Lines A, B, C, and D are shown below, and A is parallel to B. Which of the following is the set of all angles that must be supplementary to angle X? Okay, so supplementary to angle X would be angle 1 and angle 2, right? Because X plus 1 is 180 and X plus 2 is 180. Now A and B are parallel, so 1 is equal to 9. So 9 is going to be supplementary to X and as well as 10. And that's it, right? Because only A and B are parallel. So those are the only pairs that we get. Yeah, so it would be 1, 2, 9, and 10. Option H. Okay, 3x cubed to the whole cube is equivalent to what? So 3x cubed to the whole cube is 3 cube x to the power 9. So 27x to the power 9, which is option E. Which of the following is equivalent to this inequality? 4x minus 8 is greater than 8x plus 16. So minus 4x is greater than 24. So if I divide the inequality by negative 4, I'll get x and negative 6 here, but the sign will change because I've divided it with a negative number. So x would be less than negative 6, option F. As shown in the standard xy coordinate plane below, 6, 6 lies on the circle with center 2, 3 and radius 5. What are the coordinates of the image of P after the circle is rotated 90 degrees clockwise about the center of the circle? Okay, so I'm rotating it 90 degrees clockwise and I'm bringing it here somewhere. So what will be the coordinates? That's what we have to find, right? So let's see. Can I say that? So it will be 90 degrees. So these two lines will be perpendicular, right? So what about, yeah, what is the slope of this line? The slope of, let's say this is the center C. So the slope of line PC would be 6 minus 3, 3 divided by 6 minus 2, 4. And let's say this is P dash. So the slope of C P dash would be negative 4 by 3, right? Because they are perpendicular lines, so the slopes would be negative reciprocals. So what will be the equation of this line CP dash? It would be y minus 3 is minus 4 by 3 x minus 2. So can I solve that? That's minus 4 by 3x plus 8 by 3. So y would be minus 4 by 3x plus 8 by 3 plus 3. So that's plus 17 by 3. Okay, and this line intersects the circle at point P dash. So that's one way to find it. But let me see if there is a faster way to do it. Can I just eyeball it though? It can't be 2 comma 3, so it's not A. It can't be 3 comma 2, so it's not B. It could be 5 comma negative 1. Yeah, so this is possible. Yeah, 6 comma 0 looks less than 90 degrees, so this is not possible. And 7 comma 3 is definitely not possible. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to eyeball it and say 5 comma negative 1 because that seems to be the closest. Yeah. For right triangle KLM, what is sine of M? Okay, so sine of M will be opposite over hypotenuse. So this side KL will be 12 squared minus 10 squared by Pythagoras theorem. So 144 minus 100. So that's square root of 44. So then sine of M would be opposite over hypotenuse, root 44 by 12, option K. In the figure below, B lies on AC, BD bisects angle ABE. Okay, so this is equal to this, and BE bisects angle CBD. Okay, so this is equal to this. Okay, so basically all the three angles are equal. What is the measure of angle DBE? So all the three angles are equal and they sum to 180. So each of these angles will be 60. So DBE would be 60. If there are 8 into 10 to the power 12 hydrogen molecules in a volume of 4 into 10 to the power 4 cubic centimeters, what is the average number of hydrogen molecules per cubic centimeter? Okay, so 8 into 10 to the power 12 divided by 4 into 10 to the power 4. So that's 4 into 2, 8. 2 into 10 to the power 8. Right, so that's H. In the figure below, a radar screen shows two ships. Ship A is located at a distance of 20 nautical miles and bearing 170 degrees. And ship B is located at a distance of 30 nautical miles and bearing 300 degrees. Okay. So that's what it is. Which of the following is an expression for the straight line distance in nautical miles between the two ships? Okay. So yeah, so we have to use the cosine law here. So we know that, let's see. So this whole angle is 300 and this angle is 170. So theta would be 300 minus 170, right? 300 minus 170 would be theta, correct. So that would be how much? 130, right? So theta is 130. So I can use, let's say this is x. So then in triangle ABC, cos theta would be 30 squared plus 20 squared minus x squared over 2 into 30 into 20. So that would be 2 into 30 into 20 cos theta is equal to uh, 30 squared plus 20 squared minus x squared. So x squared is 30 squared plus 20 squared minus 2 into 30 into 20 cos theta, which is cos 130 degrees. So x will be square root of 30 squared plus 20 squared minus 2 into 20 into 30 cos 130. So that's option B. What rational number is halfway between 1 by 5 and 1 by 3? So that will be the average of the two. So 1 by 5 plus 1 by 3 by 2. So that's 8 by 15 into 2. So that's 4 by 15, right? J. In isosceles trapezoid ABCD, AB is parallel to DC. Angle BDC measures 25 and BCA measures 35. What is the measure of DBC, this angle, right? Okay, so this is isosceles trapezoid. So that would mean that if this is 25, this is also 25, right? And this also is 25, right? Because these two would be isosceles. This would be an isosceles triangle. So then, yeah, so I can use triangle BDC in which angle B, this angle, let's call it theta. So theta plus 25 plus 60, because 35 plus 25 is 60, is 180 in this triangle. So theta plus 85 is 180. So theta would be 95. Okay. In the figure below, the area of the larger square is 50 square centimeters and the area of the smaller square is 18. What is x in centimeters? Okay. So if the area of the larger square is 50, then this side is root 50 and this side is root 18, correct? So what is x? X is root 50 minus root 18. So that is 25 into 2. So 5 root 2 minus 3 root 2. So that's 2 root 2. So x is 2 root 2, option G. Which of the following is a rational number? Rational number. Yeah, root 2 is not, root pi is not, root 7 is not. This would basically be root of 1 by 5, which is 1 by root 5. Yeah, that's not. And this would be 8 by 7. Yeah, so 8 by 7 is a rational number. It's expressed as a fraction, so E. If A is less than B, then modulus of A minus B is equivalent to which of the following? So if A is less than B, then A minus B is negative. So modulus of A minus B would be negative of A minus B, right? Because modulus of a negative number is the negative of the number. So it would be negative A minus B, K. Tom has taken 5 of the 8 equally weighted tests in his US history class this semester, and he has an average score of exactly 78 points. How many points does he need to earn on the 6th test to bring his average score up to 80 points? Okay, So on the 5 tests, his average is 70. So total for the 5 tests is 5 into 78, which is 0 carry 4, 390. And let's say he scores X on the 6th test. So then his total would be 390 plus X, and that should be 80 times 6, right? Because his average after the 6th test should be 80. So that's 480. So X should be 480 minus 390. So that's 90, right? He should score exactly 90 on the 6th test. In the complex plane, the horizontal axis is the real axis and the vertical axis is the imaginary axis. The complex number a plus bi graphed in the complex plane is comparable to the point a comma b graphed in the standard plane. The modulus of the complex number is given by square root of a squared plus b squared. Which of the following complex numbers has the greatest modulus? So under root of a squared plus b squared would basically be the distance from the origin, right? So which complex number has the greatest distance from the origin? That's effectively what the question is asking. So you can see very clearly just by eyeballing that Z1 has the greatest distance from the center. So it would have the greatest modulus. So it's Z1. In the real numbers, what is the solution of the equation? 8 to the power 2x plus 1 is 4 to the power 1 minus x. Okay, so 8 is 2 cubed. So 2 to the power 3 times 2x plus 1 is 2 to the power 2 times 1 minus x. So since the bases are the same, I can equate the exponents. So 3 into 2, 6x plus 3 is 2 minus 2x. So 8x is minus 1. So x is minus 1 by 8. So C. The graph of the trigonometric function y is equal to 2 cos 1 by 2x is shown below. The function is even, that is f of x is f of minus x for all x. Yeah, so that is true because cos of negative theta is cos of theta, right? So cos is always an even function. So option F is a good answer. No, so cos is not odd. So it's not G. Sine is odd. So G is wrong. H is wrong. The inverse of a cotangent function. No, this is not an inverse of a cotangent function. Undefined at x equal to pi. No, cos at x equal to pi, cos pi by 2, which is 0. Yeah, so it is defined. So it's F. An integer from 100 through 999 inclusive is to be chosen. What is the probability that the number chosen will have 0 as at least one digit? Okay. So how many numbers are we choosing? We are choosing 1000 numbers, right? Because from 100 to 999. So, okay, so at least one digit, right? So let's see, from 100 to what about, okay, I think from 100 to, wait, 101, yeah, so 100 to 110, that's 11. And then I have 120, 130, 140, 150 up to 190, right? So that would be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So this is 8, right? So if I count from 100 to 110, I get 11 numbers, and then all of these I get 8. So 11 plus 8, 19. 19 numbers from 100 to 190. So that's 19. Similarly, 200 to 290, another 19, right? Okay. So till 900 to 990, it's another 19. So this becomes 19 into 9, right? Am I missing something? No. So 19 into 9. So that should be 9 into 9, 81. 1 carry 8, 17. So it is 171 by, wasn't it 1000 numbers though? No, it was 900 numbers, sorry, because it would be 999 minus 100 plus 1. So that would be 900 numbers, yeah. So 171 by 900, D. In the figure below, line Q in the standard XY coordinate plane has equation minus 2x plus y is 1 and intersects line R, which is distinct from line Q at a point on the x-axis. The angles A and B formed by these lines are congruent. What is the slope of line R? Okay, so let's see. This line has equation 2x plus 1, right? Right. So, okay, and this line is distinct, but it passes through, it cuts this line. Okay, so what is the x-intercept for this line? That would be 2x plus 1 is 0. So x is minus half, right? So this point is minus half comma 0. So I can find the equation of this line from the fact that it has minus half as the x-intercept and the y-intercept is minus 1. So then I can simply say y is equal to mx minus 1, mx plus c. And I can put minus half comma 0. So 0 is minus half m minus 1. So minus half m is 1. So m is negative 2, right? So the slope of r would be negative 2. We could have used the angles also, but I think it's just easier if we use these intercepts, right? Okay, in the right triangle below, 0 is less than b is less than a. One of the angle measures is tan inverse a by b. What is cos of that angle? Okay, so tan inverse a by b would, so let's say that tan inverse a by b is theta, then tan theta is a by b, right? So opposite by base, so that means this is theta, right? So if theta is this, then what is cos theta? Cos theta would be base over hypotenuse. So b divided by root of a squared plus b squared. So D. The radio signal from the transmitter side of radio station WGW can be received only within a radius of 52 miles in all directions from the transmitter site. A map of the region of coverage of the radio signal is shown below in the standard coordinate plane, with the transmitter site at the origin and one coordinate unit representing 1 mile. Which of the following is closest to the area in square miles of the region of coverage? Right, so that would be pi r squared. So that's pi into 52 squared. So let's just plug that in the calculator. So 52 into 52 into 3.14. So that's 8490. So the closest answer is 8500, option J. Which of the following is an equation of the circle shown on the map? So the equation of a circle in the standard coordinate plane is x minus h whole squared plus y minus k whole squared is r squared, where h comma k is the center coordinates and r is the radius. So here the center is the origin, so it will be x square plus y square is 52 squared. X squared plus y squared is 52 squared, option E. The transmitter site of radio signal and the transmitter site of another radio station are on the same highway, 100 miles apart. The radio signal from the transmitter site of WGWB can be received only within a radius of 60 miles in all directions from this transmitter site. For how many miles along the highway can the radio signals of both stations be received? Okay, assume the highway is straight. So let's say that the other one is here. Let's say that is transmitter 2 and this is transmitter 1 and the distance between them is 100, right? And this goes to 62, right? So this comes here, somewhere here like this, let's say, right? And this goes to a distance of 62. Okay. So both of them are receiving. Okay. So this is, so then we can just say 52, wait, this is 52. Can I just do 52 plus 62 minus 100? Will that be correct? 114 minus 100, so that's 14. Will that be correct though? If I subtract, no, I don't think it will be correct because what is this distance from 52 to this? This is 48, right? Yeah, so 48 plus 14 is 62. So yeah, it is 14, right? Yeah, 14 is correct. Wait, that's not an option. 1 second. Oh, 60, not 62, sorry. This is 60. So this is also 60. So 112. So it will be 12, not 14. Sorry, 12. The graphs of the equation y equal to x minus 1 and y equal to x minus 1 whole to the power 4 are shown in the standard coordinate plane. What real values of x satisfy the inequality x minus 1 whole to the power 4 is less than x minus 1? Okay, so the graph, this graph is less. So this area, right? Because in this area, the curve is below the line. So are they intersecting at 1 and 2? Yeah, 1 they are intersecting. What about 2? 2 minus 1. Yeah, at 2 also they are intersecting because both y values become 1. Yeah, so between 1 and 2, the curve is below the line. So between 1 and 2, E. For every positive 2-digit number x with 10th digit t and unit digit u, let y be the 2-digit number formed by reversing the digits of x. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to x minus y? Okay, so x will be 10t plus u and y would be 10 u plus t, right? Because I've reversed the digits. So x minus y would be 9t minus 9u. So 9 times t minus u. In the figure below, the vertices of triangle ABC have xy coordinates given 4, 5, 5, 3, and 1, 3. What is the area of triangle ABC? Okay. So the base here is going to be 4 and the height here is going to be, so I'm going from, this has a y coordinate of 3 and this has a y coordinate of 5. So the height would be 2, right? So then the area would be half into base into height. So that's 4. The sum of an infinite geometric series with first term a and common ratio r less than 1 is given by a by 1 minus r. The sum of a given infinite series is 200 and the common ratio is 0.15. What is the second term of the series? Okay, So 200 is A divided by 1 minus 0.15. So A is 200 times 0.85, which is 85 into 2, which is 170. So that's the first term. So the second term would be A times R. So that's 170 times 0.15. So I think we can just plug this in the calculator. 170 times 0.15. So that's 25.5, option F. Okay, so let's grade this starting from question 31. Yeah, here. Okay. This is math 31 onwards. Okay. DHBHE, DHBHE, 36 FCKBH, FCKBH, 41 BJBGE, BJBGE, 46 KAFCF, KAFCF, 51 DFDJE, DFDJE, and 56 GEFAF. GEFAF. Okay, great. So we got all correct. Hope this exercise helped. If it did, hit like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Take care. Bye-bye.